So I'm Reginald White, and I took the Intro to Imaginal Coaching.
Okay, and so for you, how did you originally find this course and why were you interested in taking it?
I found Meridian University because I was interested in some work that Jean Houston was doing, and she was teaching there, and so that's how I knew about Meridian University. And then this course just popped up on my radar. It was one of those things where I was looking through various things, and it showed up, and it caught my attention for a whole host of reasons. But this idea of imagination in coaching really resonated with me.
Love it. And for those who maybe aren't as familiar, how long was the course and what did it entail?
So it took about 6 weeks, I believe, and it was live programs done virtually, and it was with readings and opportunities to write and contribute to some of the things that happened in the classes. And then all the classes were recorded so that if you missed a class, you could actually listen to it again. Or if you loved the class and you wanted to hear it again, you could listen to it again. And so it was immersive in the ways in which it allowed you to engage with the material and with your colleagues. There were lots of different exercises that we did, and really, a deep dive on some level into the history of imaginal coaching and the ways in which it can transform the ways in which a coach and a coachee interact with each other.
I love it. And what's your background? Are you working as a coach?
Yeah, so I'm actually, yes and no. So I serve as a vice president of human resources for a Catholic university, and as part of my job, I do coaching and all kinds of interactions with employees. But prior to that, I had a coaching practice, and I still have some clients that I've worked with over a number of years. And I was intrigued by the idea of this sort of idea of imaginal coaching because invariably people ask me to help them create a new version of themselves and of their lives and of their relationship to some elements of who they've been and want to be in the world.
Thank you for sharing that. That sounds like really powerful work. And do you feel like after this course, it has helped you hone in some skills to help people in this way even further?
Yes, so what I would say is that three things happened for me during the course. The first one is that it reminded me of the sacred nature of the relationship between a coach and a coachee. Two, it grounded me again in the discipline of it and the scientific research around the ways in which the human mind works, consciousness works, the various ways in which people express themselves, and the research around how to understand that and frameworks for that. And then finally, I think that the reason why I'm even having this conversation is because they say, as within, so without. And so there was a way in which, by being willing to see myself as a vessel for change in other people, I allowed for the opportunity to change myself. And it's extraordinary.
And so, as you were doing this kind of work in the course, what was your experience of the faculty running it and your fellow students?
Faculty first. I would say I, I experienced the course, and I probably wrote this in one of the first shares. Um, it was mind expanding. So what I really enjoyed was the ways in which I use the word immersive in this way. It was kind of like, I do what I do for a living. I'm engaged in all kinds of conversations. And fundamentally, when I entered into the class, my world shifted. I was invited into a conversation that transformed how I saw myself, how I saw the world, and the people in it. And the faculty just did such a really nice job of bringing the material to life, making references to the origins of different things they were talking about, and inviting my classmates to engage in different ways with the material, and asking questions and about, well, what does this mean to you, and what does that look like, and are you willing to do a share, and are you willing to be someone who engages in this? And so one of the things in addition I loved was this idea that, so they would ask us a question, and people would write in their responses, and then they would pick someone, or many people, or a number of people whose answers intrigued them, and they would do a deeper dive, unpack the thing that was said. What does that mean to you? Why did you use that language? Oh, I appreciate the way in which you said that, or the way in which you described that. And so there was also this sort of appreciative inquiry kind of space in which, right, in addition to sharing knowledge, there was clearly an appreciation of the fact that the space we were creating had opportunities for both giving and receiving.